no more than a 6-footer would start doing gymnastics.
Absolutely.
So you're always going to entice the small, the physically petite people into gymnastics. So you're not suddenly going to get a surge of 5'6", but you are going to get more mature mentally and physically, more mature people involved in the high level of competition.
And I guess that's where a lot of our learned friends from the press have got the sport completely wrong, where they're saying that it's a cruel sport, it's for small, prepubescent, tiny people who are forced to be that way, when really their natural body build attracts them to the sport, rather than youngsters being forced to be small by drugs, by all this rubbish that we often read about in the press that really don't know what they're writing about.
It is rubbish. It is absolute rubbish. I mean, people with low fat content, with high muscular density, with genetically a small build, pursue gymnastics. That's the name of the game. You just don't have 6'6" coming into the gym to learn gymnastics, no more than you have a 4'9" going in and asking if they can play basketball unless they're rolled up in a ball and thrown through the net.
Well, the action continues. Lisa Moro for Australia, a team that was placed 12th in the competition, World Championships in Sabai in '95, now vies for her place in the all-around competition. Looks to keep Australia's world ranking at least at 12th, perhaps a little better, and possibly qualifying for the individual competition and the floor exercise itself.
I think she's a brilliant prospect for Australian gymnastics, bearing in mind that she'll probably maximise her potential towards Sydney. Even though she'll be 19 then, she'll have gone through her growth, she'll have gone through her post-pubescent period, where she might lay down a little bit of fat and then she can work and lose it. And then she's got all of this experience of this 4 years to call on. And the idea is that by 15, you've really acquired the majority of your learning of skills. The biggest hiccup could be that there's a new code of points coming out in 1997. And we don't know how it will affect the present era. Ideally, the skills for the next 4 years should already be in the bag. They should already be under training. Of course, Lisa is under Key, who's was the Chinese team coach from the 1988 Seoul Olympics.